slow with it, and that's a good way to initiate and then follow up.
Yeah, yeah. And malakas si Irelia early game kasi nga yung kanyang Q deals through damage. Just needs attack speed to maximize.
Very true.
So, okay.
Alright, so we're now into the ban and pick phase of the game 2 with MSKI versus Team Diamond, guys. Right here right now that for Team Diamond, they ban out the Poppy, Fizz, and Aurelia. Again, of course, the respect ban 2TG. As for MSKI, they ban out the Syndra, Fiddlesticks, I believe a
Targeted
respect ban. Yeah, of
Targeted
Tushura. And which will be the third ban? Let's see.
So they Diamond banned out the Irelia pick. I'm not sure why. Maybe they have something they're gonna play someone in the top lane would be countered by Irelia or something. Maybe probably.
Ooh.
And okay,
you can see right now that for
over
Team Diamond, it may
Jarvan.
be the Jarvan. Actually, Jarvan either way can go top lane or jungler right now. He's actually a good top laner because, of course, his initiations, flag and drag, and into the Cataclysm, of course, and the top lane Jarvan does do well with an AD build. He has that burst potential.
Yeah. He can also go into mid lane actually. Kasi if you place a squishy AP or squishy AD in the mid lane, Jarvan can easily counter that pick.
Season 2 or Season 3 metas, I believe. Kasi ano siya Jarvan's, I believe, yung Q niya, yung Dragon Strike, has armor penetration.
Yeah, may armor shred.
So that actually is the bane of AP mids.
Yeah, definitely. And alam naman natin napakalakas bumawas ng AD nitong si Jarvan. Kahit na mag-build siya ng tank items as a jungler, kaya niya pa rin mag-meet out ng damage.
Very true. As for Team MSKI, they got of course, the Peel Queen Janna, and with, again, Yume getting his LeBlanc, which actually first game 1, guys, very strong picks coming from him. I mean, he did get caught out a few times, but he's actually got back into the game with his amazing picks. Like the burst is real, the damage is there.
Yeah, and he was able to maneuver well in that Morgana counter mid.
Oh yeah, very true.
That's a
As
notable
for
pick.
Team Diamond, they're hovering over the Lissandra.
So Lissandra being a staple pick in almost all games.
Yeah.
It's either she could be banned out or picked out. It's either one of those. It's rare. We rarely see games that Lissandra does not get the ban or a pick in any game.
She's actually been one of the top tier picks of this season, just because you could either put her in the mid lane or the top lane, and getting a burst Lissandra isn't bad. And this might be the strategy of Team Diamond because, in my opinion, Lissandra can actually counter out LeBlanc, just because when she tries to distortion in, you could use your W ability of the Lissandra and then lock him in, and then follow up with the Frozen Tomb, and a lot of damage coming out of that.
Yeah, I mean, Lissandra is a known counter for assassination champions like Zed, most especially Zed. Very known counter is Lissandra.
Yung mga in-your-face kind of champions, Lissandra can counter that out.
Yeah, like Zed, Talon, if anyone picks Talon.
Wala na kasi yung silences, so he's not really, he fall off the game.
Yeah, actually.
As for Ethan, he will get that Rumble in the top. Alright.
So maybe Lissandra mid in a Rumble top.
Very true. As for MSKI, they're hovering over. Oh, never mind. So it might be again for Colette, the Jungle Sejuani. Game 1, guys, he has been, for me, the MVP of the game, just because his superior ganking and presence all over the map was key for MSKI to get all their carries up into that. And wow! We might see this Kalista and Morgana in the bot combo for Team Diamond. Will this be their trump card too? Get back into it. Okay. I was already warming up to them, but now they got the Tristana, so it's still a good build because Tristana, as you know, guys, is a very good hyper carry in the late game. She scales really well because she's, I believe, one of the best ADRs to stack well into that late game.
Yeah, hyper carry.
Yeah. As for Team MSKI, EXO gets that Ezreal for himself. I believe, of course, the basic, or actually the most used build for Ezreal is now the blue build Ezreal. As you know, guys, Muramana, Frostborn Gauntlets, or Triforce, I believe, and then Last Whisper.
Yeah, you can also build in a Blade of the Ruin King to increase his attack speed. So, alam naman natin na ang Ezreal blue build was popularized by Bebe in Season 2 World Championships TPA.
Respect. Alright. As for Team MSKI, they might give TG the Kassadin in the top lane, as we know, guys. And
wow.
Okay, there we go. I was styling because I thought we might go for the Zed top lane.
Yeah,
but he will get his Kassadin top lane. As you know, guys, again, we'd like to remind you, Kassadin is a very strong counter pick against AP champions, just because, of course, his Null Sphere, I believe, can give him a magic shield which absorbs magic damage, and then his magic damage resilience from his passive, which makes him a little bit more tanky against magic damage dealers.
Yeah,
there we
and
go.
Kassadin is more effective in countering champions that deal damage per second rather than burst champions like LeBlanc. Kasi
True.
nare-reduce niya every parang bawat pitik nung damage from the Flame Splitter of Rumble. So mas malaki yung
Actually, it's going to be a mid lane Kassadin and a top lane LeBlanc. So
interesting.
Yeah, even so, again, like we said, it doesn't change anything because he's still against the Lissandra, which is AP dealer. Actually, this might be a good matchup for TG because Rumble is a skill shot dependent champion and a positional SS champion with his equalizer. So with the mobility of the LeBlanc, he could distortion out of the equalizer, dodge those harpoons, and return damage in the process as well.
Okay, so I want to look at the team compositions of both teams. Kasi for Diamond, I see a very team fight oriented comp. We already saw a Rumble, a Lissandra, and a Jarvan together. So when Jarvan goes in with that Cataclysm, Lissandra can ulti herself, and then Rumble would just place an equalizer, decimating everyone in that Cataclysm.
And then the Morgana, of course, can provide the lockup.
additional lockup coming from Shura with that Morgana. So napaganda ng team fight potential nito. And they have a Tristana to boot to cover for that late game discrepancy that they will be having. So for MSKI Globe naman, I think it's quite
the pick-off
composition. Yeah, because they have that LeBlanc and that Kassadin. But they have that Sejuani to equalize yung kanilang team fights.
So it's like all around.
Yeah, basically. So a combination of a pick-off and a team fight oriented.
Yeah.
But they're more leaning into pick-offs because they have also that Ezreal as well.
Yeah, and of course the Peel Queen Janna is there. If their engages go a little bit sour for them, they could use Janna for her monsoons, Howling Gales, and of course the shield to save her teammates. Yeah,
basically a counter to the Jarvan pick.
Very true. All right, so in your opinion, Kairu, which team composition would actually scale better into the late game?
I think it would be Diamond. And, because they have that team fight composition to give Tristana the space to farm. Kasi they won't actually need Tristana in those engagements kapag they decided to go for a team fight. Kasi they have that damage from Lissandra and Rumble while getting a hold by that Morgana pick as well as a Jarvan pick. So, medyo clean up sila dun kapag kahit silang apat lang while Tristana has that room to farm or, just deal damage from the backlines.
But we will see because Team Diamond isn't actually like the best team to go in for those, let's say, clashes. Just because Team MSKI with those mind games, like you've said before, can actually split them up and then just ruin what they have for the team fights. Because MSKI does have that, let's say, stable team composition where they can have a team fight, if they need to, or they have a pick off if they want to.
Yeah, kasi if TG and Yume were able to pick off someone from the Diamond team, especially one of either Jarvan, either Jarvan, Lissandra, or Rumble, it would definitely reduce the damage potential of Diamond drastically.
And the lockup of them as well.
Yeah. So if they will be successful in picking one of them off, I think they would most certainly win an engagement.
Yeah.
If they decide to provoke a team fight.
Yeah. Which would provide to be better? Is it MSKI's amazing pick-off composition right now, or it will be Diamond's superior team fight?
Yes, I'm really excited to see how MSKI and Diamond would play through each other's compositions right now.
And of course, again, Colette gets this Sejuani jungle, so we might see. Meme, in my opinion, really needs to step up his game because he has really been lackluster in the jungle for game 1. And with a Jarvan, he still has that level 3 aggression that Jarvan can really bring out.
Okay, so while
right now, the very handsome players of Team Diamond and Team MSKI, you can see right now, guys. For the top lanes, for the jungle, for the mid, the ADC, and the supports.
Yes, so while waiting for the game, we would like to invite you guys to go into the PGS Rift.
Yes.
So that would be...
The PGS family is waiting for you guys.
Yeah, and so for the code, the...
Garena Talk ID.
Yeah,
I'll close my eyes because I already memorized it. It's 171-888-11. Alright.
Galing mo naman po, Kuya Asuray.
Again, guys, that's 171-888-11 to join the PGS Rift. We do often go for custom games, normal queues, and have a lot of fun in there.
Yeah. And also, we have a Facebook page now.
Oh yes. I believe it's the PGS Rift group, guys. There's a link in the description in the PGS Talk, yes, I believe. And now we are going into game 2, Diamond versus MSKI. Again, to recap, we have Ethan on the top, Rumble top lane, Meme in the jungle, Jarvan, Nage for the mid lane Lissandra, Evan, sorry, for the ADR Tristana, and Shura for the Morgana support. Go for Mineski.
So for Mineski, we have a TG in the top lane with that LeBlanc. We have Colette again with that Sejuani in the jungle. We have Yume as Kassadin in that mid lane, and Exo and Hamiz with Ezreal and Janna in the bot lane.
Yes, as now for the jungle starts, it looks like, yes, Jarvan will start off with a Krog, so stuns. And as for Sejuani, you can actually go either way. But I've seen, let's say, other players from other countries go in for a 2190 build on Sejuani, that's the masteries, and go for that a little bit of attack speed type, and then a little bit of armor, and then get the Krogs. Now, she actually goes well with that kind of build, and then you just go in for pure tanky build, and she has still has a lot of damage.
Yeah, so it would be like a equal field because
Yeah,
you
stabilize.
have so you have a damage from the masteries, but then you build tank, so best of both worlds.
Yeah, actually, also I see right now the jungles don't go for the flat armor from the
Really?
seals. Yes, they go in for the scaling. This actually goes better because diba nga, the camps themselves become stronger when they die and respawn, right?
Yeah.
So when you get levels from those armor seals, it actually stabilizes the damage that you get from them.
I thought
Yeah,
they went for more armor early on in the game.
I don't know. It depends kasi I always go for the Krog start because I jungle kasi a lot eh. And the Krog start is what I do because the stun is really good rather than the poison.
Yeah.
So having the scaling would actually help you in the as the game progresses. There we go.
I think it depends on the champion that you're using. If you're more of a tank champion, I think you can go for the Gromp. But then if you're attack speed based champion, I think you could go for the Krugs.
Well, each to his own build, my friend.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
you can see
basically.
right now that again TG will get the Gromps, I believe, and for Meme, he will get the Krogs, and of course Ethan on the top lane will get nothing, actually. he just built a little bit of his fury right there.
I think they went for the level 3 again, level 2 advantage for TG in that
Top lane.
top lane, solo lane. So
Yeah. There will be no lane swaps for coming in from both of these teams, so it will be a default 1-1-2 lanes.
So basically, Sejuani, Colette was just left on her own again in that Krugs and red buff.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, can you tell me more about this starting itemizations from both mid laners, Crystalline Flask and Potions?
I think they're both going for sustain. Because if you're going for a Crystalline Flask, you'd obviously want to farm your lane until you get to level 6 and eventually get that fast gank. Kasi,
Very true.
yeah, if you go for a Doran's Ring, I think you're gonna go for a bit of more offensive play kasi you have that additional AP, HP as well. But then if you have a Crystalline Flask, you just get more sustain. So once you get to level 6, you can immediately gank. So yun yung parang I think that's what they're aiming for, an immediate gank to maximize that Crystalline Flask build early on in the game.
You see right now that Meme will recall back to the base, possibly getting Ranger's Trailblazer or a Stalker's Blade. There we go, Stalker's Blade. And for Colette, Colette will get that Ranger's Trailblazer for the better farming.
Yeah, pretty standard picks coming from both champions.
Yeah.
Jarvan with the Stalker's Blade and Sejuani with that Ranger's Trailblazer for that increased clear speed.
Yes, actually getting that Trailblazer will actually help him better because Sejuani doesn't need the Stalker's Blade to gank.
Yeah,
He has such an amazing kick that slows the follow-up from the Q, which can
Yeah, the
dash in
knock-up.
and knock you up.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the I believe Permafrost, the E,
Yeah, the E, that's a slow.
provides more slow, which will really annoy you.
Yes.
As for Jarvan, of course you need the slow to at least possibly force the flash out and then get the knock-up for a better secured kill.
Yeah, and a stronger presence in terms of visiting the lanes.
Yes. So what this means is that Meme going for the Stalker Blade will have to get those early ganks because if not, he may fall off a little bit as the game progresses because Makolet did get that Ranger's Trailblazer for the faster farm clear speed.
Yes, and I think Jarvan needs to. I think he's fully capable to gank at level 3, and I think he's
very
now
true.
level 3. I think he's gonna go for a mid gank right now.
Yes. Do they see this? No, they
No.
do not. It is not worth it, guys. You can see right now that this does have that double buff. So, will he be able to? Actually, I don't think that he will because Nage has pushed the lane back into the favor of Yume. So he is not overextended right now.
Yeah, and I think meron silang kailangan gawin. I think they need to manage the creep waves in order for them to be able to secure a good gank. Kasi if Nage continues on what he's doing right now, they won't be able to get a position advantageous for them to gank the mid lane. Kasi napakahirap i-gank nitong lane na to kapag yung creep wave push too far in the tower.
Yeah, they need to freeze the lane.
Yeah, they need to freeze the lane so that they could get more ganks and better positioning for their team.
Very, very true. And I can see that EXO is getting a lot of damage out of Eben and Shura. Missing that Dark Binding, but still forces the E ability from EXO there. You can see right now that TG is using his level advantage against Ethan, and of course, like we said before, the mobility is actually in his favor because Ethan can't give the damage back onto him.
Yeah, as well as yun nga, yung sinabi mo na pinoint out mo na level advantage, napakalaki na natutulong na yun kasi if LeBlanc gets to level 6, i-increase ang kanyang burst potential exponentially. So,
very true.
Yeah, so once he gets that teleport cooldown off, I expect him to gank immediately with that level 6. Kasi pagdating niya na level 6, I think most probably the cooldown would be finished already. So he could gank immediately. I think he can go for the bot lane gank. Kasi it's a Tristana, squishy target with that Morgana. He can either go for either champions. Kasi since Morgana can just cancel out his skills with that Black Shield. So it can go either ways.
But of course, they have the 80 damage coming in from the Ezreal naman eh. So even though if they use that Black Shield, there's still the a good amount of damage coming in from the ADR of Team MSKI.
Yeah, actually.
Alright, you can see right now that skin from Ethan is really good. The Flame Splitter animation.
Yeah,
really
it has a nice animation.
Yeah, I know, right?
Really worthy of a legendary skin. Is it a legendary skin? The 500?
I believe 500 legendary then pag 900 ultimate.
Ah, okay, I see.
Okay. nga pala, no, there will be a like a teaser for the ultimate skin, I believe.
The next ultimate skin.
Oh, and here comes the engage by TG onto Ethan. Ethan forced to use that equalizer and forces TG to do nothing and just chug down those potions.
Yeah, so I think it went to the favor of TG because Ethan burned his equalizer down, but then TG has a faster cooldown with his mimic ability.
Very true, very true.
So now TG's teleport is now done in cooldown. So I think if he's gonna go back, I think he's gonna look for ganks at the moment. But then Ethan won't be able to respond well kasi nga wala yung cooldown ng kanyang equalizer.
Yeah. Or as you can see right now, for Eben, he did get that Avarice Blade. Even though if he's not going to rush that static shift, it's a very good farm item.
Yeah, definitely. With that bonus gold and that stacking gold per second.
Yeah, I can see right now that EXO and Eben are now starting to hit each other in the bot lane, but will disengage as soon as I just said that.
So we
That's very rude of you guys.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Okay, so we can see here Nage spotting out the very aggressive vision ward coming from MSKI there in the blue part of their jungle.
They are now respecting the aggression that MSKI has, and they actually read through that.
Yes, very aggressive warding coming from MSKI. And it looks like a gank is gonna come off here in the mid lane.
Yes. Does Colette have his level 6? Yes, he does. So, the ultimate is there to lock.
No, I think he's gonna go for the red buff.
Okay, he's just gonna go for the red buff to get that extra slow if he wants to get a better gank.
Yeah, better ganking potential with that red buff.
Yes, there we go. You can see right now, it's actually a really good pick coming out of Yume right now to go against Nage, because even though he doesn't use the Rift Walk, he deals a significant damage onto Nage with the Null Spear and the E ability, I believe.
Okay, so maybe we will be seeing action in the top lane.
Colette. Will Colette be able to go on to Ethan? Ethan does not spot this out. There's the equalizer.
Well,
misses the ultimate, but forces the flash out of Ethan right there. Ethan was a little bit too antsy.
I'm not sure what the but then he burnt the flash.
He burned the
flash.
Still a good gank.
Yeah.
I mean, flash is like for 3 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes,
seconds.
and then 1 minute or 1 minute 40 seconds for the ultimate of Sejuani.
Yeah, good trade. I think
there's still a very good trade.
Yeah. I'm not sure though, kasi it narrowly missed Ethan, diba, yung ulti, but then still flashed.
There's the ultimate onto Yume, gets that damage from Nage and Meme, but just rips off away like a boss. And at the top lane before, TG did use his ethereal chains onto Ethan, and then the follow-up damage was just there. The damage is real, guys.
He just got bursted down kasi knowing that Ethan has no equalizer, medyo nabawasan ng threat ng damage niya, lalo na wala pa siyang items ngayon. So I think TG took advantage of that and got the first blood.
I can see right now that EXO finishing his Tear to Goddess and Sheen right now. He's putting a lot of damage onto Eben, misses that Dark Binding from Shura, and Now it's slowly turning, I think, in the favor of Mineski in this bot lane right now.
It's too early to tell actually.
I mean, just about the, just ano lang, based on the poke. And you can see right now that Nage again trying to go in on Yume, missing a lot of his abilities right there, and Yume with a null sphere saying nope.
Now it's very Kassadin in level 6. It's very difficult to gank knowing that he has that ref walk.
Yeah,
of course, he'll just conserve it for that gank. He's just gonna try to farm and then get some more items and then ref walk away if anyone tries to gank. As we have seen earlier, they committed a lot, but then they weren't still able to kill Yume with that Kassadin.
And again, like we've said before, because Kassadin is the counter to APs because of his resilience to magic damage, and majority of damage from Team Diamond is magic. I mean, in the mid lane, coming from Nage.
Actually, yeah, like generally speaking, it's a balanced amount kasi Jarvan and Tristana.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah,
pero kasi yung gank kasi nanggaling from Jarvan eh.
Yeah.
So parang yung damage niya nandun, then Nage tried to follow up, but again, like we said before, the null sphere just blocks it out. And there's the damage onto Nage. Will they go in for it? No, they will not. Just a little bit of a scare coming in from James and Colette. And there's the ultimate onto Nage. Doesn't?
No, it didn't connect. No, it missed narrowly. So
okay,
it just
missed narrowly.
Yeah. So I want to also commend Mineski's warding over here, having placed down offensive warding over the jungle. I think they're trying to look for a positive
There's
opening.
the damage from James. He will get the kill onto. There.
Wow.
Never mind. There's the invulnerability onto Nage, but will the ignite kill him? So close to that.
Close
I forgot that the Frozen Tomb was there, but
almost getting that kill.
You have to comment James, guys. The damage is real from the support.
Yeah, but then you have to comment also Nage for that on point, on point Frozen Tomb to save his life.
Yeah, he really put it into the last second to juice out everything that the ignite has.
Yeah, it was just the right amount of time to exhaust that ignite.
Yeah, very true. You can see right now, Eben and Shura are starting to plan something onto Exo. Exo taking a lot of damage, but will he be able to... Whoa, there's the ultimate coming out of Eben. Will he kill Exo? Flashes out, but still gets the kill, and the Soul Shackles connects even though James flashed out. It will get the double kill. He will not because TG was there to say no in your face. Gets the Ethereal Chains onto Shura, but you can see right now, there's the kill smite by Meme, and that was a 2-for-1 exchange favor of Team Diamond, and this may be the dragon for them.
Yeah, I think they're capable of taking the dragon, but then Colette is still alive. Maybe he would try to intercept that dragon. He doesn't have that ultimate, almost off cooldown, but then I don't think they're gonna take this one down.
Yeah, they don't have the damage at the moment because the ADR died.
But then I would just want to commend also Eben for that good Tristana play and coordination with Shura. They were able to take down Exo and James.
Ooh. There's a double binding coming out of TG. Will he be able to go on to Shura? No.
Not enough damage yet. Not enough damage
just yet. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit.
Oh! Wow!
What happened?
Wow! Wow!
Okay, so this might be a Triforce TG, guys. Okay.
Wow, TG is definitely showing us something new here. TG sporting that Triforce, almost completing that Triforce. Only the Z left before he completes the Triforce, and I wonder what is he planning to do.
There's the ultimate coming out of Nage, and Ethan gets the kill onto Colette. Colette a little bit too aggressive there. Now Exo and James are caught in the rock in a hard place. Will the slow be there? Coming out of Ethan? No, it will not be. Just a little bit out of range, and that was a good kill coming in out of Team Diamond.
So overly aggressive plays now, again, coming from Mineski, trying to invade the jungle of Diamond, maybe trying to ward, gain some vision control over that dragon, but then they paid it for it with their life, with Colette's life.
Colette's life.
Yeah. And again, I just want to discuss this Triforce build of TG. What can you say about this?
Alright, I'm not yet sure, but I'm not really sure at all. I guess it's similar to what a Lich Bane can do to a mage type.
Yeah, but then it stacks within attack damage with Triforce.
Yeah, but we'll see, man. We'll see. 'Cause I'm really not sure. This is actually like nakita natin before that. I believe it was Eben with the Draven who got the Triforce as well. So parang nag-trending na sila eh. Hashtag Triforce. Hashtag Triforce, guys.
Hashtag Triforce carries.
Hashtag Triforce carries. I can see right now that TG still winning his lane. He's already 2-0-0, 116 CS compared to Ethan's 63-0-1-1. I can see right now that Nage is trying to put the hurt onto James. Still not there though. Damage still not. Just a little bit lacking.
Okay, so I wanna say also that Mineski Globe taking full control of the wardings over the dragon area. I think they're gonna take this one now because they have 3 vision wards over there, while poor warding coming from Diamond, having just 2 wards just to protect the bot lane and that mid bush right there. But then they're not warding dragon.
It may not be poor warding. It's just, oh, there's the engage onto Meme. Will they follow up? There's the ultimate, slows both of them, but stuns nothing. I guess it's not poor warding, rather than it's just Mineski's ward clear that's actually hindering them from getting those good wards that they need on the dragon area.
Yeah, I guess
right now the TG is putting a lot of damage onto Ethan. Ethan will die. One more hit. Will it go in? There's the flash out of TG, but now TG with that almost repeated Triforce is on a killing spree.
That was a normal attack last hit coming from TG, showing the power of that phage.
So even though the damage from the spells aren't there, the damage from the auto attack is real.
Yeah, it's now real. The Triforce is almost live, man.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Dark Biting onto EXO. EXO misses his 2-shot barrage. There's the Soul Shackle coming out of Shura. Will it be able to kill James? One more hit. Kill goes on to Eben. Eben super low right now. There's a little bit of skirmish onto the river area, but no one dies right there.
Yeah.
A little bit of a miscommunication from James and EXO.
Yeah.
EXO missing the 2-shot barrage yet again.
Yeah, I think it was because of
sorry, for the first time.
Yeah, I mean it was missing. It was the issue about the monsoon. Like James monsoon. However, EXO, I think he casted a little bit
too prematurely.
Yeah, and medyo nagkaroon yata sila ng miscommunication. I don't think he knew that James would
There's the damage onto Nage. Will Nage die? I believe he will. And again, that clutch Frozen 2 will save him. It will not.
No.
Kill goes on to Mineski Yume.
So napaka-clutch ng mga Frozen nitong si Nage. Almost living. However, Yume still has that rift walk.
Ooh, here's Colette in the sideline with Nage and EXO, also James in the vicinity. So, as the game is progressing, who do you think is actually getting the better of this? I mean, TG in the top lane, Yume in the mid lane are getting a lot out of their champions right now, but EXO hasn't been performing as well as it did in the game before.
Yeah, I mean, Eben is dominating in that bot lane of his, and he can mete out a lot of damage as compared to EXO's Ezreal. Because we know that Ezreal needs some space for him to hit those pokes of his to maximize his damage. Those mystic shots. And Tristana just needs his range.
Alright, again, here's TG on the damage onto Ethan. The auto attacks are really hurting Ethan right now. Here's the kill onto tier 1. There's the ethereal chase yet again. And will this be the kill onto Ethan? Sorry, by TG. He is just taunting Ethan right now. And now TG is on a rampage. With the first kill, with the top tier 1. First tower of the game goes to Mineski's favor. And now Meme is starting onto this dragon alone. Who is helping him? No one. Colette and James with Yume are here. Kill goes to Yume. And what just happened right there?
I think he was just trying to clear this ward right here. But then, but then there's Mineski has good complete vision control over that area. So I think Meme just walked in to get himself killed, and that just costed them the dragon.
Yeah, the mind games, guys. The pure pressure that Mineski is giving out just because of these wardings are just let's say giving a little bit of this communication disadvantage onto Team Diamond.
Yeah, and knowing that they have 3 wards over here in the area.
Those are pink wards.
Yeah, those are pink wards.
And forever.
Yeah, and grabe yung vision control na hawak ng Mineski ngayon, no? Crucial yung position na to because of the dragon and the mid lane as well. Kapag nabasag ang mid lane, it opens up possibilities in both sides of the jungle of the Mineski.
Ooh, a lot of damage onto Eben, but here comes Nage. Wow. Uses the Frozen Tube onto EXO. EXO gets killed by Shura. And while that was happening, TG is in the top lane, putting a lot of damage onto Ethan. Will Ethan die? Yes, he will from TG. But now Meme is in the back line. Whoa! The jukes are real coming out of TG. Will TG die too? Meme, just a little bit more. There's the slow coming out of Meme. What a nice juke again coming out of TG. But that Q ability from Meme was just that OP. The range is OP, guys.
Yeah, but then to commend TG, dude, that Triforce, man, that Triforce, and the jukes
are real.
The jukes, man.
Yeah, but I can see Yume is here to try and get a little bit of damage onto Meme with that Kassadin. While that was happening, Team Diamond was able to get the bot tier 1 turret of Team Mineski. So that was actually in favor of Team Diamond. I mean, in my opinion, because they got the turret, they got the tower kill, and they got the kill again onto EXO.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit just a small advantage in the Diamond's part.
Yeah, but of course, while that was happening, Ethan is really behind right now. But there's the Dark Binding onto James. Will James die to this? There's the Soul Shackles coming out of Shura.
Ooh.
Here comes Yume. Will he go on to Nagi? Nagi's really low right now, but here comes the teleport from Ethan.
They decided not to go for Yume because they know that he has a Rift Walk.
Yeah.
They just, oh wait, that's Kassadin. Let's go back.
Swag in, Kassadin, swag out.
Yeah, we're just gonna miss him because of his Rift Walk. Let's go, man.
Yeah. But as that is happening, Rod of Aegis Kassadin build means that he's really trying to scale himself into the late game.
Grabe to si TG, no? Napaka kakaiba ng kanyang build ngayon.
Oh, but even with the kakaibang builds, TG is taking a lot of damage onto Eben. Shura is in the backside, will try to get that Dark Binding, but TG is just too far away. They will be able to get the kill onto that clone, and that was a 25 gold, I believe. Oh, Meme's in a big trouble right now. He gets attacked, and EXO misses the Mystic Shot, but he knows where Meme is.
Yeah, but his Russian Barrage is on cooldown.
But his flash is up, so he can try to go on to Meme, who does not have his flash. If they're counting out the timers for the summoner spells of their enemy team, they might know that Meme doesn't have his flash right now.
I just also want to point out, no, grabe yung lamang ng CS nitong si TG kumpara sa CS ni Ethan. Almost 100 CS.
Very true.
Na lamang. And 5 kills to boot. So sobrang taba ni TG ngayon, and he's almost finishing up his Static Shiv, man. Static Shiv. Triforce Static Shiv.
So it's the, I believe, the hybrid LeBlanc.
Yeah, kasi he has AP, I think he has AP AP runes, maybe. Kasi he has that 51 AP, and Triforce only grants you 25 or 30 AP. So I think it's a hybrid, he has that hybrid runes.
Yeah, so, okay, there goes again. TG is just distortioning away like a boss.
Yeah, he's just...
Alright. So I think also the reason why TG is actually going for this Triforce and Static Shiv build is he has the hybrid damage that they want, and of course, like we've said before, Rumble might actually go in for that anti-magic damage build with a little bit of magic resistance coming out of the Abyssal Scepter, and I guess just TG just wanted to counter that out, so he has no chance to get back on this top lane.
Yeah, probably.
Siguro,
they're just maybe playing mind games.
Ooh, but Ethan and Macolette are here with Meme. EXO, will he die? Gets the kill onto Ethan with that W ability. Yes, nicely done from EXO. And while that's happening, they will get this bot tier 2 turret, and still in favor of the tradings in Mineski's favor because it only was a top tier 1 killed by Diamond.
Yeah, and they're taking down this tier 2 turret in the bot lane, opening more possibilities to gank in the jungle red side of Diamond.
Yeah.
Kasi they have destroyed this turret right here and 2 turrets in the bot lane. So, yun nga, kaya nila mag-ward and, you know, be more offensive, be more aggressive in terms of playstyle now in this stage of the game.
Yeah, and like you said, while they're being aggressive, they're actually also hindering the hyper carry Eben on that Tristana to farm actually, because like you've said, they are super aggressive. They're always inside the jungle, always in the lanes, just really preventing Eben to get into that damage spike that Tristana has in the late game.
And it's also notable na, di ba nga sinabi natin dun sa start ng drafting phase, dun sa drafting phase na yung team comp ng Diamond centered towards team fighting, and 22 minutes into the game, we haven't seen any 5v5 team fights yet.
Yes, always those mini skirmishes.
Yeah, mini skirmishes, nothing more. And usually, either teams would get someone picked off.
Ooh, Eben is a little bit called out here. He forces to use that ultimate onto Colette. Just walks out like a boss.
Yeah, I mean, he could have. It's not a waste of ultimate kasi Colette.
He was afraid.
Yeah, it might have been able to go in and kill Eban. Kasi Eban is one of the hopes of Diamond in winning this game. You know, he farms up his IE, he farms up items, Bloodthirster, QSS maybe, and you know, eventually carry the team to victory this time.
Yeah, I can see right now that TG is procking that Static Shiv like a boss.
Yeah, man. I mean,
the Static Shiv is real, guys.
The swagger build, TG swag build,
swag LeBlanc, swag blanc, swag blanc. Nabubulan tuloy ako. But that was happening, EXO finishes his Triforce and Manamune,
yes,
which would in a few short moments might become a Muramana.
Yeah, and I think he should go for the next item,
Last
Whisper maybe, or some lifesteal item, probably, to, you know, duel better.
Yes, because he actually hasn't been kiting as well as we want him. So a little bit of lifesteal will actually be better in my opinion as well.
Yeah.
So we can see right now that Dragon will be up. 5 members of Team Diamond are here, but while that is happening, TG is pushing this top lane. Can you go to TG and see how much damage he does onto the turret if he attacks it? You can see right now.
He can do a lot. He's gonna take that one down.
Alright, you can see right now. Ooh! You can see right now that there's the ultimate coming out of the Sandra. Puts a lot of damage onto EXO. EXO dies from the equalizer. But now Meme is alone here. But Team MSKI does not go in heavily onto it. But TG is now teleporting. There's the engage coming out of Yume, I believe. And there's the amazing 3-man ultimate coming out of Macolette. Gets the stun on them. That's a 1-for-1 trade now, 2-for-1 trade. Yume gets the kills, and now TG is putting a lot of damage. There's the ethereal chains onto Ethan. Will he die? One more hit. There's the permafrost coming out of Macolette, and that was a 3-for-1 exchange in favor of Team MSKI.
And with that,
yes, very true, very true.
So ang nangyari doon, no, na okay.
Oh,
Yume with that pickup, man.
Okay.
So we will see an instant replay with that
replay.
So we can see napaka badly coordinated team fight coming from Diamond. No? Na-zone out sila doon with
Cataclysm?
Yeah, Cataclysm was used there in the center of MSKI. So Jarvan was expecting some follow-up, pero na-zone sila I think with the Colette's ultimate.
Yes.
And they weren't able to fully utilize their 5v5 team comp. And with the damage coming from the members of MSKI, they weren't able to, get some more kills kasi they just got Ezreal and it wasn't even in the team fight, diba?
Also,
they just pick him off.
Also, sinayang nila yung ultimate ni Ethan eh. He used Equalizer to secure the kill onto EXO. And nakita mo, yung pinasok nila, that was a very, let's say, tight space, tight corridor.
Yeah.
And if the Equalizer was put there by Ethan, that might actually have turned the game to their favor.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So
you can say na nag-overcommit sila to EXO.
Yeah, kasi they secured the kill already with the Frozen Tomb of Nage. So why use that Equalizer to get the kill onto EXO if one hit na lang siya eh. And he already used the flash to try to get away.
So that was a bad play coming from Diamond. And MSKI props them they just
played it well.
Yeah, and then yung parang they took advantage of the mistake that Diamond made and turned it around to their advantage.
Yeah, even though if EXO is behind a little bit in my opinion compared to Eben. Oh, there's the engage onto TG. Will he be able to get out? The double distortion is just that good, guys. There's the equalizer onto TG, but he's really tanky right now with that Spectre Scout. 3 members are trying to go in on him. Meme is super low right now. 4 members are there. But there's no split push coming in from Team MSKI, but still the power of that LeBlanc top is real. So I think TG knows that Meme is there. Will he try to go in for it? No,
it doesn't have vision over there.
Yeah, I think he smelled it, but then he was afraid that Team Diamond was still there for the counter engage. But while that's happening, EXO's getting the mid lane with a lot of damage onto it. He will get it.
Yun nga. So, napupunta yung focus ngayon dun sa LeBlanc ni TG because he has 6-1-1 in KDAs. So, I think Diamond tried to prioritize him. However, they paid for that decision by losing that second-tier turret to MSKI Globe. And MSKI Globe now having full control over the map because Diamond doesn't have any outer turrets anymore.
Yeah, it's not Diamond's jungle. It's now MSKI Summoner's Rift. Para na lang sa base ng Team Diamond. We can see right now that Yume just Rift walks in front of Shura and Meme and just walks away.
So Camper's gonna camp na to, no?
Camper's gonna camp.
Magtatago na lang sila dun sa jungle ng Diamond and they're just gonna scope out some kills.
Yeah. Team Diamond needs to shine bright like a diamond, you know? They need to shine in the clashes right now to get back into the game.
Basta ikaw, Asaray. Basta ikaw.
Shine bright like a diamond, guys.
Okay, so we can see now MSKI Globe trying to take down this inhibitor turret. Almost down half HP.
Ooh, the knockup onto Meme is real. Will he die? There's the ultimate coming out of Macolette, and the 2-shot bronze gets him. But while that was happening, Macolette gets a lot of the CC from Team Diamond, but still so tanky that he has a lot of HP left.
I mean, why would you ulti Sejuani? I mean, why would you put him in the Frozen Tomb?
Ooh, there's the Rift Walk by Yume, gets the kill onto Shura there. And Macolette getting the kill onto Nage, and now TG split pushing the top lane like a boss. And so, this might be the top and bottom inhibitor for Team MSKI. Sorry.
Yeah, Team MSKI.
Fair, for Team MSKI. There we go. Sorry, my bad.
I mean, Nage, why would you ulti Sejuani? He already threw his ultimate, the Frozen Bola, and then he's just there in the center. But then why? I mean,
Yeah.
you could have ulted EXO or Yume, but then why?
Or just
Sejuani?
hold it off until someone more important tries to
Yeah,
go in.
exactly.
Yeah, very true. But while it was happening, Eben gets the shutdown kill onto Yume, but I guess Yume just didn't care. Yeah, he was actually tanking the tower right there. You saw it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was tanking the tower really hard there.
And he now deals so much damage with that Rabadon's Death Cap as well as Archangel Staff. Almost, I think he's almost there, completing that Seraph's Embrace.
You can see right now that TG is putting a lot of damage to Scuttler. Oh, Scuttler dies.
So,
Small win for Team Mineski.
sa tingin ko, itong build ni Swagger build nito ni TG, mapupunta na to sa mga solo queues natin. Coming to the nearest solo queue.
Yeah, but still, I mean, this is Season 5, guys. The new metas are here. You can actually try out very different things. Actually, for me, I main jungle. I use Rek'Sai and I use Sword of the Occult onto him. And then just build pure tanky after that. And it's really effective.
I think now,
Ayun, ano lang, basta, ano, parang I'm just sharing what I do.
naabutan mo ba yung AD LeBlanc? Nakita mo na ba yung face na yun? May face kasi na nausi AD LeBlanc sa solo queues natin.
Yeah, but di ba deceiver nga sila Blanc, so yung face niya nagbaback.
Yeah, but kasi ano siya, napaka-mobile nung kit niya, di ba? He can deal a lot of damage. Ikaw lang nagsabi niyan,
I am sorry, guys. Alright, Dragon will be up in about a minute, and this will be, I believe, the third Dragon for Team Mineski if they get it.
Yeah, actually, I want to talk about this third Dragon buff kasi there are a lot of times na parang naiipit yung may decision making na nangyayari pag third Dragon buff na kasi ang third Dragon buff is 5% increase in movement speed, which we all know is hindi siya mas maganda yung first, second, tsaka third, fourth and fifth Dragon buff kaysa dun sa third. Parang kumbaga siya yung pinaka least favorable sa mga Dragon buffs.
Yeah.
So I think Diamond could capitalize on the third Dragon buff to parang take some objectives in their favor para at least ma-equalize yung parang yung nabasag nilang inhibitor sa bot lane. So maybe take some turrets for that third Dragon buff, or maybe they could contest it at the right timing. Pero I think medyo malabo na yung mangyari ngayon dahil napakalaki ng lead ng Mineski.
And also, wala silang split pusher other than probably Eben, but Eben is actually a really squishy target na if he split push, TG will be there to gank him.
Yeah, without any protection, he would surely die.
Yeah. So Team Diamond's composition, like we've said before, is going to shine in the clashes.
If they do it correctly.
Yeah, if they do it correctly. Alright, you can see right now that Team Mineski will get the third Dragon of the game. And again, TG is just soloing the top lane. Will Eben get the kill on him? Yes, he will. But while that was happening, they did get the kill on the Dragon. But is that enough? I mean, will they go in on that again? Because Eben is starting to get the kills. He already has a Static Shiv, Hex Drinker, Last Whisper, and Infinity Edge.
So lugi pa rin talaga to si TG in terms of ADRs. Kasi alam naman nating natural na ADR. Bonafide ADR itong si Tristana.
Bonafide.
Yeah, bonafide.
Such a classy word, bonafide.
And itong si LeBlanc, medyo sumasideline lang siya as ADR.
Yeah, sumasideline. Alright. Okay. Okay. You can see right now that Yume gets that steal onto the blue Sentinel, and Nage is sitting there crying right now.
Ayun na nga, sinasakop na ng Mineski Globe ang jungle na tong Diamond.
It is now Mineski's jungle.
Yeah, and kahit na ganun man, wala pa rin tayo nakikitang warding coming from Diamond masyado.
Still, even if they said EXO, this isn't a stronger AD. I mean, Ezreal isn't a stronger ADR than Tristan. He actually put a lot of damage onto him, and he healed up faster because he has that Bloodthirster.
Yeah, and he has that Muramana and the Triforce to boot. So medyo hurtful na rin siya kung makakapag he is given some space to, you know, hit Diamond's members.
Yeah, so and siguro naging thought process niya na lang why he did for that build is that because he's always getting focused, so why not get a build that actually gives him damage while giving a little bit of safety.
Yeah, I think it's a standard build for Ezreal.
Yeah, pero I mean, you could have gotten for like a bit more. I can see right now that Yume putting a lot of damage onto Meme. Will Meme die? There's a nice ultimate coming after that, and the teleport again from TG. TG gets the kill onto Meme. There's the Terror Chains onto Nage. Nage forces to flash out, and Eben, will you die? No, you will not, because you rocket jump out of the way. There's the Mikhail's Crucible, a little bit premature coming out of Shura, and there's the kill onto her by TG. There we go. And now Ethan, super low. Will he die? Yes! Yume gets the kill. There's the Zonius coming out of Nage. Will Nage die? There's the double kill. And I believe James was tanking the tower.
Yeah, it was supposed to. He activated his monsoon in the third. However, the heal was not enough to save his life. He realized it a bit too late. A few moments too late, so he died in the turret fire.
And this might be the game.
Maybe, but then
or this just might be
the inhibitor maybe.
Inhibitors.
Yeah. Because Meme and Iban are still alive and they can, still deal with this.
Is this the last stand of Team Diamond? There's a lot of damage onto Eben. He was forced to rocket jump away, but there's a nice Cataclysm coming out of nice dodge there from Eben. So that was a nice Cataclysm coming out of Meme, but still EXO gets that double kill. And that was a 2-for-2 exchange in favor still of Team Neski because they got the inhibitor.
Yeah, and even though they were a bit down by skills, because their skills are still on cooldown and a bit low on health, they would still manage to take down 2 members of Diamond, showing their lead is greater than we expected it to be.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean,
I think Mineski will just try to get the Baron
and finish the game
with that Hadoken siege minion.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna try and take down this Baron, and
the Grump will die, and Eben gets the kill. Very nice.
So Grump 1, Eben 1, Grump 0.
Yes. Ooh, TG has a lot of HP right now. He has 3,158. Wow, TG is really a boss right now.
Kaya nyo nang i-1v1 si Iban ngayon having that Randuin's Omen.
Yeah, the Randuin's Omen slows down Iban's attack speed, and with that bonus armor and health, TG is tanking it like a boss.
Yan, okay mga kaibigan, nakikita po natin ang swag build ni TG. At expect nyo na po yan, makakarating yan sa mga solo queue nearest you.
There we go. There, Team Mineski is now starting onto this Baron, and whoa! There's Shura getting caught out by Yume and EXO, and I don't think that Team Diamond can now can steal that Baron.
Yeah, they're too far and
too out of position.
Yeah, too out of position to do so.
Ooh, but actually they're not taking the Baron as fast as I think they would. But still, Team Diamond does not respond to this.
Yeah, because even though they know that they're taking down Baron, I don't think they could do much.
Ooh, TG is started going onto Nage. There's the distortion. A lot of damage onto Nage there. Well, Nage died. There's the Rift Rock from Yume. That damage is just amazing right now. You can see that Meme tried to Cataclysm. That was a nice ultimate from Ethan, but Team Mineski is just really that far off. And now Ethan will get caught out by Yume. Yume putting a lot of damage, and the Rift Walk Null Sphere combination gets the kill onto Ethan.
Yeah, it looks like it's the game.
This will be GG well played. Will they commit onto Shura? Yes, they will. Yes, the Null Sphere is real, guys. The damage was enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be the game.
And that is a 2-0.
Yeah, they just swept through this one.
Yes, so good game coming out of both teams, but still,
yeah,
Team Mineski, the superior team.
Yeah, being more dominant in every aspect basically at this game.
Every aspect.
I thought Diamond had the fight because Iban showcased decent ability. I mean, he may moment na nag-shine siya.
Yeah.
Diba? Having that advantage against EXO in the early and mid game,
yeah,
but then it wasn't enough.
Yeah, but that was happening. Yume and TG were just really snowballing in their lanes.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah, sorry, come on.
Come on. Okay. And yun nga, as you have stated earlier, na parang walang magandang 5v5 team fights na nangyari dun sa laban na yun. I mean, yung strength ng Diamond lies with those 5v5s, and without having any 5v5s, nami-mitigate yung advantage with the team comp. So hindi nila masyadong na-utilize yung mga champions nila dun sa team comp na yun.
Alright, so here are the end game stats. So, GS Kyrie, please break it down. Oh, never mind. Alright, so here comes the... there we go, it's back. Alright, GS Kyrie, please break it down for us.
Basically, it's just Mineski dominating the game. You know, the gold lead and the CS difference are really high.
It actually surprised me that TG went for the top LeBlanc, but it really went in their favor.
Yeah, it's just a swagger. Sabi ko nga, diba? Swagger build and LeBlanc.
PG, yeah, but LeBlanc. Even though it was a swagger build, like we said before, with the skill shot dependent champion that is Rumble, he was able to distortion away from all of this damage. Yeah. So great plays coming from TG. So yeah, basically the mind games are real.
Yeah, the mind games.
The mind games are real. Alright, you can see right now that the points earned for Team Mineski, 6 points already, games played 4, so they're in the top 1 slot for the PGS right now. Next is Naga Esports with 3 points, with Pacific Esports, Imperium Pro Team 1 point, Team Diamond 1 point, and War Gods, Imperium Pro Team Blue, and J2 Esports Betrayal with 0 points.
Yes, so yun nga, nakita natin na 2-0 na MSKI ang Diamond, granting them 3 points and definitely an advantage. Kasi once you get 2-0 in in 2 matches, napakalaki nun kasi you can only get at least 1 point if you draw a match, diba? So, yun nga, napaka-far ahead na ng MSKI in this tournament right now.
Team Diamond wasn't able to shine.
Yeah.
Alright guys.
The puns though.
The puns though. Okay, so we are now going to what all you have been waiting for, the Watch and Win promo. So again, 500 RP credited straight to your LoL account, guys. Alright, so the mechanics is go to the Pro Gaming Series Facebook page. We will be posting a post. And the first 5 correct answers with their IG summoner names, I believe, will get the 500 RP.
Yeah, easy
Alright.
500 RP.
Alright, so here it is. I have the question right here. So, GSKI, would you please drum roll for me? Alright, so the question, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In Game 2, which champion used the first teleport spell? Ooh. Okay, again. In Game 2, which champion used the first teleport spell? So, correct spelling, guys. Edited comments will not be credited. So be very careful with how you type it in, and of course use your correct spelling of your summoner name, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, champion hindi yung player. It's the champion.
Yes. We are very specific
champion.
with the questions.
Which champion? So
yes. Again, for the last time, in Game 2, which champion used the first teleport spell?
So, hindi kayo magpo-post sa Twitch, hindi kayo magpo-post sa YouTube, hindi kayo magpo-post sa Azubu, sa Facebook page.
Even sa PGS, kasi may nakikita ko nagpo-post doon eh. And I said, pwede ba tong answer ko? So guys, we are saying again, Pro Gaming Series Facebook page. There's a post there. Comment on that and hope you get the first answer.
Yeah. 500 RP easy, so.
Alright, so again, Trippy Customs, guys, for our amazing Pro Gaming Series jackets. Ooh la la!
Cool jacket.
Yes, thank you, Trippy Customs. I love these jackets. Bibili ako sa susunod. Just give me a bit more time to save up. Kakabili ko lang kasi ng mga Christmas gifts.
Okay lang yan.
Alright, okay. Alright, so for the next game, it will be... There we go. It will be Imperium Pro Team versus Pacific Esports, a back-to-back best of 2 series. After a short break that will be coming right up.
Yeah. So
Alright. So guys, nasabi na namin yung Watch and Win promo. Oh, yes, Watch and Win promo. And again, to reintroduce ourselves, I am GS Asarai with an I, and alongside here with me is
GS Kairu, and I don't have any catchphrases.
And we will be right back after a few short moments of the break.